Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. I'm going to start a new series on mobile application development. In this series, we'll see how we can build our first mobile application from a scratch. But before that, guys, if you I just want to make a request for you that if you really like my video and if you are really getting benefited from my channel, then please don't forget to like my video and subscribe my channel. That's the only way you can motivate me to make a video in others module as well. So it's just a request. If you really think that it's getting my channel is improving your service now skill, then please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys. So let's start now. So before the starting, guys, we'll see what are the parameter which we are going to cover. Means what is the purpose for making this series, and what are the module or sub module we are going to cover in this mobile app development. So I have written a table of content over here that point wise, and only those point we are going to see in this full series, right? So first we will understand get mobile ready with a developer instance. So that is, if you are working with the mobile application, then make sure that means you are ready with your mobile, and that mobile is connected with your instance. We'll see that how we can do so. And on top of that, we'll see what are the plugin required to get activated that mobile app from the app store. If you are using a Android, then you have to download the mobile from the app store. If you are using a iPhone, then definitely you have to download from the iPhone store. Fine. So we'll see how we can activate the plugin and what are the plugin required in details. Second point I have written that a ServiceNow mobile application. So as of now, till Paris release, they have three types of mobile available on the store. First one is the Now mobile app. Second one is the Agent mobile app, and the third one is the onboarding mobile app. We'll see one by one in details. That means when we will go for the Agent mobile app and when we'll go for the Now mobile, or when we will go for the onboarding mobile. That is, onboarding is nothing but related to our HR module. Fine. So that we will see in details. Next point I have written an overview of mobile and terminology. Sorry guys. Guys, this is the very important one. If you are working with mobile application development, then you have to come across this applet launcher. What is applet launcher? We'll see in upcoming video. UI section, navigation bar, applet, screen template, segment, item stream, data item, functions. These all you have to familiar with this. That means what it does and how we can make it and how we can build it. We'll see one by one. Once you start understanding this terminology, then you will be able to make your mobile application very easily. So this is the only things we have to we will be playing around basically. Before starting our implementation, we will see how mobile hierarchy, how ServiceNow has designed. That means how it uh, connected to each other, like how applet is connected to applet launcher, how segment is connected to data item or item stream. So once you understand, okay, so if I want to make a data item, first thing what I have to do, so that hierarchy we will see, and we will see that how this is interlinked to each other. Next point I have written that mobile key feature. These are the means if you are like everyone is familiar with the mobile. So whenever we are talking about the in terms of service now, then you have to understand activity stream. So activity stream is we'll see in the details. Now I don't want to go in detail, so I'm just talking about only the topics which we are going to cover in this series: charts, checklist, embedded item, functions, mobile themes, branding, multi scan. You can do so. Virtual agent chat also we can do so. And the functions, which is a very very important one. So while you are doing a left and right swipe, that is a function. If you want to delete, if you want to edit any record, you just do a left swipe or right swipe. We used to do that way, right? So we'll see how we can do so. And definitely we will see the quick action menu. So this is the very very important one, which you will get a plus icon on your center of your mobile. So that on that, once you'll click that, you'll be getting a menu option. Let's say I want to create an incident. So quickly I can go to a quick action menu, and I will just create one incident and raise my issue. And the functions type, we have action item, navigation, a smart button. We have like url, phone, address, email. So these are, if you are on the form and you are just making one email, then if someone is clicking on that email, it should open a email templates, right, to send the email. If you are making one attribute which is a phone type, and then if I'm clicking on that phone, it should we should get option to call or message. So this is that's why service now call it as a smart buttons. So this is we can build it. We'll see that how we can do so. Chat launcher, upload attachment, all these things we'll see. And the last, guys, so if first we will understand all the terminology, and we'll see how we can create it. And the last we'll see a step by step mobile app development. So in this series, I'm going to start with the creation of the mobile creation of the application for a mobile device. Means we are going to create one application from the studio. That would be the scoped application. Definitely you might have created the application from the studio. You will be getting a three option: one for native, one for agent workspace, and the third one is for the mobile development. So from there we are going to start. That is a start point of this series basically. So live implementation will do from there. So everything means we will create a scoped application, and for that a scoped application we are going to convert in a mobile. They can use it from the native UI as well, but if they want to use it in the mobile, they can use so, right? So first we'll create the mobile applications. From there, add your application into now mobile or agent work. So if you have created now your mobile, a small mobile, they have a little functions, and now you want to add them in your now mobile or mobile agent. How we can add it, we will see that. Now the third point I have written that create a list and form and add a UI section. So how we can add it? How we can create a list? That means I want to see all the open incidents. So how we can see that will come under the list. If I want to edit the form, definitely we have to go for the form. And which section will, like in UI section, which section we want to place that list or form, we'll see that how we can do so, right? Create a functions and action. This is the important one. Functions means like I want to delete it, that is a function, and on that function action item is associated. So let's say I'm doing a left swipe, and if I'm clicking on that edit button, then it should be edit, it should open a edit form, right? So that we'll see in the details, but right now it is called as a function and action item. Type of function navigation, like a smart button, as I have already explained, like type email, phone, url, and the address is the smart button, it will come under. Quick action, we can create a form to raise an issue, and set up a header. We can set up our header, and we can add our logo, and we can add our search option, all the stuff. So let me show you, that means how it's look like. So here is the mobile application. So this is basically a header, like a hello system administrator, it is there, means logged in user it is coming. So we have to configure it. So here is the search option, and here is the option which is getting that if you will click there, it is giving you related your logged in user details. So what is the email id, what is the company, this is again a configurable form, right? So again I was talking about this guy. So if you am clicking this, this is basically a smart button. So if I'm clicking that, it is opening to send a email. If I'm clicking over here, it is asking to dial a number or send a sms. So this is a kind of a smart button I was talking about. We'll see in the details like how we can add this kind of item. If I will say incident, means it will give me the list of incident. If I'm clicking again on this incident, it is giving me a form view. So on top, as you can see here, one little details is there, and in down we have a details, we have a activity stream. How we can build all these steps, we'll see one by one, right? So this is our agenda. So this is one form section, guys. So here this is one form section, and this is one form section. If I want to add some more extra functionality over here, we can add. So if I want to add it over here, we can add. So wherever we want. And then this is another form section, and this is the one I was talking about, the quick action. So as you can see here, plus icon is there. So let's say if I'm clicking over here, it is giving me option to raise an issue, go to service desk, chat with agent. If I'm clicking with the chat with agent, then it will redirect me to chat with the virtual agent. It's cool, right? This all things we can customize based on our need, right? So here is the list. You can just right swipe over here, and let me show you one more thing why I was talking about the list for the left swipe or right swipe. If I'm doing this, as you can see here, a delete option is there. So this is basically a function, and this function will call as a like a um, item, data item. So if I'm clicking over here, it should something like we don't, might be we don't have permission to delete it. So that's why it is giving me a message, means error message is not came, but we can configure our custom message also. If successfully deleted, we can say that your record has been successfully deleted, something like that. Fine, so we'll start in the next video. We are going to start with the plugin required to work on the mobile development. So again, guys, it's a request. Please, if you really like my video, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video, we will see what are the plugin required to work on the mobile application. Let's say we have a three mobile application as of now published by ServiceNow, right? So if you want to work on the now mobile, what are the plugin required for that? If I want to work on the mobile agent, then what are the mandatory plugin which we need to enable? That we will see in this video. By the way, guys, this is the part 2 of mobile development series. If you have not watched the part 1, it's recommended and mandatory to watch the previous series or previous video, right? So fine. So I'm not going to talk about the previous video. So in this, we'll start from the what are the mandatory plugin required based on the mobile on which you are working on. Let's say if you are working on the agent mobile, so first of all you definitely require a mobile studio. So this is for this mobile studio, this is the id name, and this is the base system, means you have to activate in order to work on your mobile development. Fine. Now the second one, if you are working on a now mobile application, then this plugin is required, guys. I have most of the folks they wanted to work on the now mobile, so I have made it like in the yellow color over here. So this plugin you have to activate it in my system. Let me show you. I have already activated it. So what you have to do, you have to just go to plugins, type plugins in the left navigation, and you will be redirected to all application and means all plugin section. It is taking little time, usually it not take this much time. Finally we got it. So as you can see here, now this plugin is already installed in my system, and this is the free plugin. For this you no need to pay anything to ServiceNow. Fine. And if you want to search with the ID, you can do so. And this is not for the base application. Mobile agent is the base one. If you want to work on the HR application, then on onboarding application, then you have to activate this plugin. Make sure you are activating this plugin. Fine. If you want to work on the HR module, just make sure the guy onboarding and HR it is related to each other. But if you only want to work on the HR, then you have to activate this plugin. Fine. And this is the core plugin for all three mobile. One for mobile agent, second for now mobile, and these two for the HR onboarding HR module. Right now, the supporting module required. So sorry, supporting plugin required to be activated in order to have a functionality. Let's say you want to track the geographical location, then definitely you have to enable the geological plugin for that. If you are not enabling that plugin, then definitely you will not be able to track the location. So let's say you are working on the asset management, let's say in the asset tracking module. So for that you have to scan the barcode, right? You have to track the physical location. You are scanning the QR code or barcode or RFID something, then definitely you have to activate the that geolocation, right? So I'm going to talk about that. So first one is, guys, that it is the support, offline support. Guys, this is also an important one. If it is not important one, I could have not written over here. There are many plugin which is related to this mobile development, but I have written the very important one. So if you if you want to work on your mobile, that if your internet is not there, still you want to do your activity, and once the internet will come to your mobile, then that record will get saved into uh, tables in ServiceNow, right? On that case, if you want to do so, then you have to activate this plugin. Means provide a offline support for ServiceNow mobile. For this, if you are activating this plugin, means you will not require internet to do your job. You just do your job. Once internet will come, then it will save the record in the ServiceNow system. See, a base system it is written. This plugin is automatically installed with the field service mobile plugin. If you are enabling a field service mobile plugin, then this plugin will automatically get installed. Fine. The second one support plugin is there, that service management geolocation. This is for a menu in the mobile UI for service management geolocation. Geolocation means a geographical location basically, if you want to have that kind of functionality. Service management geolocation enable geolocation capability for service management. This is also kind of same. Once you will activate the field service management, then this kind of tracking for your location it is required, right? So this is also an important one. Now this is the main plugin. If you really want to activate it, so this is the base one, and this is supported one. If you are activating this plugin, then definitely this will get activated. So this is basically a core capability for the geographical location. And the last one which I have written, that is the glide virtual agent. It will help you out to talk to your agents, basically virtual agent platform and other necessary plugins. So it has some others plugins also included to it. But if you want to activate the chat functionality in your mobile, then this plugin you have to activate it. Now we'll be saying, Runjay, you have talked about the many plugin. So I don't want to go for all the plugin, but tell me exactly what are the plugin required for the mobile agent and what are the plugin required for now mobile and for the HR. Same for the HR. So for that also I have written down guys over here. So if you are working for a mobile agent, then definitely you have to activate this plugin. That is the this is the recommended, I can say. Geolocation, definitely you can activate it. SG offline support, this is the important one guys. You have to activate it in order to work on offline support. And this has to, this functionality, beautiful functionality is there. Service management geolocation for mobile, and the service management geolocation. If you are wanna work on the mobile agent, then this five plugin, you just activate it and start working on it. Next, I have written down for the plugin required for the Now Mobile and onboarding. So Now Mobile, if you are working on the Now Mobile, then one plugin is required, that is the ServiceNow Now Mobile app screen and applet launcher. So this is one plugin is enough to work on the Now Mobile application. Fine. And for onboarding, this is the human resource scoped app mobile employee onboarding. So I hope you are clear now. That means for all three mobile application, what are the plugin necessary? We have to activate it. I have written down over here. So now I hope you are clear with that about the plugin. Now let's talk about the what are the module that will come on that on three mobile agent and now mobile and onboarding mobile app. So if you are activating a mobile agent, then here I have written for the, this is the best system basically. Definitely you can do your scoped application and you can add it in the mobile, now mobile and the onboarding, any of them, right say. But here is the out of box one. If you are activating mobile agent, you can activate ITSM, ITOM, ITBM, ITEM, field service management, CSM is customer service management, SecOp, security operations, and the GRC. So this is the default one for all of this module. They have built a mobile plugin. They have already given the mobile plugin. You just need to activate it. So let's say you want to activate it for the item. So you have to look for the plugin for the item that is helping you out for the mobile agent. But let's say what if we have build our own a scoped application, and that a scoped application we want to bring it in the mobile agent. How we can do so? So this series for you guys. I'm going to show you the exactly we can build our scoped application, and I will bring that a scoped application in mobile agent on and in now application mobile, now mobile, in both. We'll see that how we can bring those, right? But this is the out of box one. And the now mobile, it has only ITSM, item, CSM, and the HRs. And the onboarding only it has the HR. So only you want to work on HR module, then just go for the onboarding one. If you want to work along with HR with the ITSM, item, and CSM, then now mobile is for you. And for various others modules, you just activate the mobile agent app. Now, hope you are clear. Based on your business requirement, if your client is saying, "Hey, I want to use mobile for ITSM, ITOM, ITBM, item, field service management," then you know that which application you have to tell them. So you have to tell them, that means we have to activate the mobile agent, right? Fine. So now let's talk about the. This is all about the plugins. Now I'm just moving forward. That I will talk about little bit more about the those three applications. So ServiceNow mobile application. So as you know that ServiceNow mobile application for Paris native application support iOS and Android device both. Using mobile content, user can take actions such as viewing, creating, updating, deleting record, scanning barcode, or attaching image to record. So in mobile, this is the simple activity we can perform, right? So it's why everyone, most of the client nowadays, what I'm saying, that means they wanted to use the mobile. just for give the fast support. Let's say I have an issue, but right now it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock something. Right now I'm not in the office, I cannot connect my laptop, right? All these things. What I can say, if I have a mobile app, what I will open the mobile app and I will say what are the requests pending and which is there in my queue. I just open it and I just work on that request, and I can close that, right? That's AG. Fine. So I will not go more on that part, because you know that like I'm not a business decision maker. That means your client will decide whether I want to use a mobile application or not. But as a developer, if you get the work to on the mobile application, then you should know that means you have to suggest them, because they are from the business. They will not be knowing that means which mobile application will best suit for us. So being a developer or technical person, you have to tell them, yeah, if we are going to use a ITSM item, then now mobile is okay. We can work on that. But if we want to use a kind of CSM and the field service management, then definitely we have to go for the ServiceNow agent mobile app. Fine. So I have listed on all three apps. So if you will go to a store, this is the view for Android App Store. If you are looking for the ServiceNow agent, the logo is this one. If you are looking for the Now Mobile, then logo is this one, and for onboarding, this logo is there. So don't get confused. Just type for Now Mobile, you will be getting this logo, and for ServiceNow agents, you will be getting this kind of logo. So let me show you over here. So if I will go, I have downloaded both ones. So as you can see here, this is for agent, and it will open it, and this one is for Now Mobile. I have not downloaded the onboarding one. If you are ready to work on one mobile, like you know that how to work on and how we can um, do our activity in one mobile app, you can perform all activity in others too as well, right? So let's talk about a little bit more about the ServiceNow agent. I have already given you the overview. That means ServiceNow agent update record, coordinate with co-workers, track your location. As I said, like for tracking your location, definitely you have to go enable your geolocation plugin, and work without an internet connection. That is the cool feature, right? That is the SG offline support plugin. You have to activate it for this. Now Mobile enable you employee to submit incident and request, manage tasks, and access a company resources from anywhere using a Now Mobile app. Onboarding, for use the ServiceNow onboarding to employee empower new employee to complete their to do to and ask questions related to onboarding, and enable to disable notifications. All these things onboarding, like whenever you are talking about the onboarding, it in our mind it will come to HR, right? They will use the who will use this application mostly used by the HR person, right? Features of the Now Mobile app. So let's talk about the features. What are the features are there? One by one we'll see. So for Now Mobile app, first we'll talk about the Now Mobile app. Let me just make it down over here. Yeah. So here, get help by submitting request and issue. So definitely, if we are talking about the Now Mobile app, then we have to talk about these four applications. Until and unless you have not added the scoped or any others application to Now Mobile, for that guys you have to do a development. So that we are going to see in this series step by step. But before that, I'm just making sure that means you know when I'll be implementing what I'm talking about, right? So find answer using a global search. Definitely we have to configure a global search, so that whatever the keyword you are typing there, it will give you the global search based on the knowledge base. If you have published any article, all the stuffs. Submit and manage approvals. You can submit a request and you can manage approval. If you are the manager, then you can approve via the mobile itself, right? It's cool feature, right? Everything like before, you no need to go to the your system. Let's say I need to approve one urgent request. So for that I have to open a laptop, right? But now if you are using a mobile, then it's easy for you. Just open that app and go to your approval section and approve that request. View and complete task. This is for ITL, IT fulfiller as well. That means agent. I can say if you are talking about the CSM, then it is called agent. They has to work on their task. Upload image attachment. All these features I have already noted down. So request help for agent chat. So yeah, I was talking about the virtual agent chat. You directly chat with the agent who is working on the support. So these kind of these many point I have written down. You can get benefited from the now mobile app. Feature of the mobile agent app here, give your agent a mobile interface to trigger, address and resolve requests. Use ServiceNow agent mobile app offline mode, that I have already discussed guys. So here I'm just skipping it. So Apple Store, Google Play Store here, so where you can find your mobile app. So here I have written down that in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store you can find it out. So what is the name basically there? So once you will go to your any store, Apple Store or the Google Play Store, then for the mobile agent you can find the three version of the mobile. That one is the first one is the ServiceNow agent, ServiceNow agent BlackBerry. If you are using a BlackBerry, it's recommended to download this one. And the third one is for the Intune. Same way for the now mobile also, now mobile BlackBerry and the Intune. And for mobile onboarding, we have onboarding, that is the main one, and the second one is for Intune. They have not done for the BlackBerry, right? I hope guys you understood that means what are the plugin required. I have given the overview of the mobile three, all three mobile application which is present on the App Store, right? Fine. So in the next video, we'll see an overview of mobile, because we need to understand in terms of terminology. That means header, UI section, quick action, so that while implementing, it would be easy for you to uh, perform your activity. Thank you, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, this is the part 3 of mobile development series. In part 1 and 2, I have explained that what are the plugin, mandatory plugin is required in order to work on the mobile development, right? Based on the mobile you are choosing, like if you are working on now mobile, then what are the plugin required and what plugin you need to enable it, that I have explained already in previous video. If you have not watched, please, it's a recommendation and mandatory that you can go and watch that first and then start watching this video, right? So in this video guys, I'm going to talk about the terminology, some few terms in mobile app which we will be using, that you have to familiar with. If you are not knowing that means what does it mean by the applet launcher, then definitely you will be not knowing that how we can integrate that applet launcher in the mobile, and how we can attach applet in the applet launcher. So there are few terminology I can say which we will be using in the whole series of this mobile development, right? So make sure that means you know what term when I'll be implementing the live one, then you will be knowing I'll be using this, that this is the applet launcher. So you have to address that, okay, I'm talking about this kind of functionality, right? So let's talk about the first terms I have taken, that is the applet launcher. What does it mean by applet launcher? As you can see here, this is the full mobile screen, and the applet launcher is kind of this one. So till here I can say is the applet launcher. Let me make it bigger. So till here it is the applet launcher. So first section it is called header on the top, and then in between In the body section, it is a UI section. Means in the UI section, we can attach the applets, and this plus icon is the quick action. So let's understand what is applet launcher. So applet launcher, I can say this is a kind of home page or landing page, I can say, for the mobile screen. So when you log in, then your landing page. So any if you are creating any web application, any other application also, so you will be configuring your landing page. So ServiceNow also has configured the landing page, right? And if you are working on the agent workspace, over there also we have configured the landing page. So applet launcher is like a kind of a landing page, but applet launcher is a role based landing page, I can say. So if let's say we can create a two applet launcher, one for ESS users and one for the ITL fulfillers. So we can create a n number of applet launcher, and we can provide based on the rule, they can users can access those applet launcher basically, right? So applet launcher, it is like I can say landing page. Over there we can create our headers, UI section, we can add our functionality over there. So it's a like a page, like a empty page. On that empty page we can fill it with our applets. We'll see what is applet, but there is a difference between applet launcher and applets. So now this is saying the applet launcher is a role based page and include a customizable headers which may also display a global search. As you can see here, this search is there. UI section, this is a UI section, and the which contain the applet. So basically this UI section you are seeing right now over here on the screen, this is basically a applet. We'll see applet in details because this is the only things we need to understand in this mobile terminology. Applet launcher, applets, and others stuff also we need to understand, but the first thing is applet launcher. And quick action, this black plus icon, as you can see here, this is the quick action. It is there if configured. Fine. So now hope you understand what does it mean by applet launcher. We'll see how we can create the applet launcher. Let me show you on the mobile screen itself. So let me open this and this screen you are seeing right now. So when I open the mobile screen, it is giving me this page, right? It is not going to this page. So this is basically a landing page for this mobile application. I have configured it. That's why it is coming down over here. And in this landing page, I can say this one is the one applet. Under that applet we have configured the many item over here. Okay, fine. So and this one section service, as you can see here, one second, hold on. Yeah, so in the service section, as you can see here, this is a one section, this is the another section. I think it's a little big one, let me make it little small. Yeah, fine. So here is, and I hope you understand what is mean by applet launcher over here. So this full screen I can say is the applet launcher is there till here. This is something different I'll be talking about. This is something different. Fine, but this is the applet launcher. Got it. Now let's talk about the UI section. I have already talked about the UI section. In this UI section, we create in applet launcher. In one applet launcher, we can create n number of UI section. It's up to you. You can just do a scrolling kind of a step, and we can create a n number of UI section over here. So let me just go through it. A UI section is a section in the main area of the applet launcher page that display an applet or collection of applets. So basically this is one kind of applet itself. So as I said, like this services is one kind of applets. Under that we have created a data item and functions, all these things. Fine. Now let's move into the navigation bar. So this is the navigation bar I was talking about. So we can, this is also a configurable, and right now it is displaying a 4. Let me open it my one. Right now it is displaying a 5. As you can see here, if you are Having a navigation bar more than 4, then it will display in the more section. Automatically it will display. If you are having a less, then it will display over here. If you are having a 4, then it's so if 4 or 5 here it will come, but if you are exceeding the from 5, then it will by default it will convert as a more. Fine, so we can configure this one also. Navigation bar we can add as many as we want. So let me just go through it there. What does it mean by a navigation bar over here? I hope you understood. The navigation bar is a configurable and a customizable menu bar that display applet launcher, applet setting, and notification. It may also called a dynamic menu. So as you said, like based on that rules, we can hide and show. That's why it is calling as a dynamic menu. Each mobile has its own navigation bar. If there are more than, as I have already explained, if it is more than 5, then it will come as a more over here. Fine. I hope you are clear with this applet launcher, UI section, and navigation bar. This is nothing new. Like you are very much familiar with mobile. So, but in the mobile development, it's a terminology we will be using. That is a navigation bar over here. And now it's time to talk about the applet. So this is the main important one, guys. So applet means this is a guys. This is one applet, I can say. Incident is the one applet over here. So when the moment I click on the incident, it is giving me the result. So this is one applet. This is one applet. This is one applet, right? So it is saying user access mobile application data through mini application called applet. So it's a kind of mini application, right? So if let's say if I'm clicking it, so it's giving me functionality, right? We can just do a left swipe, right swipe. We can do right swipe is I have not configured anything, so it is not coming, but for left it is there, right? So it's a kind of a mini app, we can say. Data is configured and displayed within the mobile app through the applet. So whenever we want to present a data to the users, definitely we have to create a applet. So first, what we have to create? First, we have to create a applet launcher. Then we have to create a applets to display a data or to bring a form. Data can be displayed as a list, so it's up to us how we want to display a data. So we can display in the various format and the list format. So this is the list format. In the form format also we can display map. If you want to display, also we can use a map. Calendar, in calendar. Chart means bar chart or what kind of chart you want to display, you can use this. Employee directory, if you want to have a employee full employee directory, we can also do so. URL, if you want to do so, means you want to add a URL kind of display, then you can add it. This is a kind of a format, I can say, for applet format. And the group list. So basically, this is here a screen templates. These are the screen templates. While creating a applet, it will ask you what kind of template you are going to choose. So yeah, here I have already written that the format and the information available within the applet depends upon the screen template selected during the applet development. So the moment you will create the applet, that time system itself it will ask you to choose the a screen template over here. So what does it mean by a screen template? So here is the a screen template. So this is while creating a as you can see here, define the property of the applet. So this is the applet form basically, and in the applet form you have to provide the name, what is the purpose for this applet you are creating, whether you want to make it available offline or not. You have to if you are checking this checkbox, then it will be available offline. And now this is the one, guys, I was talking about the templates. So we have a list, we have a form, we have an employee directory, we have a map, group list, calendar, URL, chart, and the combined list. So these many predefined templates is available. We cannot customize this. We cannot create our own templates. So this is predefined by the service now, right? So I'll be talking about all these one by one. Don't worry, guys. While our live implementation. Fine. So here you now understood applet is something if you want to bring a data and present the data in front of the users, end users, then we have to use a applet, right? So applet, how you will use the applet, you have to means in which format you want to present the data, whether in the list format or form or map calendar, how you want to display the data. So for that you have to choose the screen template. I hope you are clear with this. Now let's talk about the something segment. Segment is while configuring a form, you might be displaying in the different kind of. This is in native UI. It is called a form section, right? So we are displaying details and the activity and the information, closure information. So here it is called a segment. So in the details section, we will be displaying details about that record. In the activity, if all the activity means additional comment and work note, all the stuff will come under that activity. If the form has a related list, then that will come under over here, the related list. So in this mobile development, it is called as a segment. Let's understand applets can contain a multiple segment. This is again configurable whether you want to display it or not. But by default, details will be selectable, means we cannot select deselect it. So ServiceNow will not give you option. By default it would be selected. Now for others, apart from details, you have a choice whether you want to have a activity related list on other stuff or not. So it's your choice from details there, right? The segment display different information related to content which within the main screen of the applet. Segments are displayed as a tab. As you can see here, this is the tabular format, and the segment are displayed in the tab within the applets can be a details screens, activity related list and the embedded list. So one more list is there. ServiceNow by default they give four lists. That is first one is the details, activities stream, related list and the embedded list. We'll see while implementing the in details what how we can configure this. Fine. Now let's move on the next item and terminology. I can say this is the item stream. This is the important one while making an applet. All are related to applet, guys. So as you can see here, if I'm just clicking over here, it is giving me the result. This is the app. I can say item stream. And a stream item identify the data stream being used for the applet as well as its configuration. So as you can see here, this is the requested item 1, requested item 2. So this list itself, it's called a item stream. Fine. Now let's talk about the data stream. Data stream is related to your item stream. Item stream means in which this format you are displaying in the list format, but the what kind of data you are going to display. So that will decided by the data stream. Sorry, data item. So data item is the main, I can say, guys, after applet. So in applet, let's say you have selected the list view, list stream, and the here you are going to display the list. Means what kind of data you want to display. Let's say you have selected the incident. So from incident, you are going to display what kind of data, whether it is going to display already completed data or active data, what kind of data you are going to display. So that is taken care by the data item. Data item determine what information is available to an applet. Basically we can query the table to bring the data, right? So you have seen in the native UI what we are calling it as a all and completed, work in progress. So that kind of data we can configure it over here. So let's say here this is the a screen for the data item creation. So here we are providing a, name, and the table name we have to select, and then here we are selecting a condition type, means whether you want to go for the script, then here you have to select the checkbox a scripted one. Otherwise declarative means like you have to choose from that attribute from this table. As you can see here, active is true. This kind of condition you can build it and you can bring a data from that table and present to the your end user. Fine. So we'll see that also, guys. So don't worry. So I hope you are clear with all these steps. So let me just go through here. Now the last one, I think, guys, we have a functions. Yeah. Let me complete this function. Then I will walk you through one by one for the record, basically. So I will just explain in details. Now function, let's talk about this is the important one, again important one, guys. So you will be saying, hey Runjay, every time you are talking about the important one, because all are interrelated to each other, interlinked to each other, basically. So functions, so this is a function like you want to make a assign, edit, cancelled, delete, approve, reject. These all are functions. How we can build a function, we'll see that in a moment, right? So let's understand function define UI element that determine what a user can do in ServiceNow mobile application. Let's say I want to edit. So edit is a one kind of function. I want to approve the request. Then that approve button or reject button is a function. So for everything, we have to build one functions, right? And to perform that function, we have to do several activity that we will see. So now let's jump to the here in our instance, and we'll see that means what are the terminology we have talked about right now. So here I just type mobile and system mobile. I have just made it like a star favorite over here, that's why it is coming over here. And if you are coming to first time, just type a mobile. So you will be having a menu called here application called system mobile. So under this, these are the stuff I was talking about. So this is the applet launcher, right? So here we can create a n number of applet launcher and we can attach with our uh, mobile apps, right? So let me create a new applet launcher over here. So these are the, let me just make it little bit big. So just others here you have to just define a name. And as I said here, if you want to make it a role based, means if you are having access, you want to give this applet launcher to a particular uh, user who is having a X role, then that role you can define it over here. You are creating under the global application, it active, available, offline, you just make it here. Header title, you just make it what header title you want to keep it, that we'll see in the details will when we will be working on that live example, right? So your title, all the steps we'll see in a couple of moment or in the next video, but I just wanted to give you the overview. Anyway, I'm not going to use this view for app development. I'm going to use a studio application. So that is awesome, guys. As if you are working on the mobile application, then please use, I would recommend you to use a studio application. You will not require to go here and there in one tab. You will be getting each and every steps the way we are getting for the agent workspace. No need to switching the tab, right? Now here we have a applet. So let's see how we can create a applet. So here is the applet. You just select what kind of activity you want to perform, right? So from here, I do basically I again I'm telling you, I don't like to create a steps which is related to mobile from this view, basically through the navigation view. So here name, description, icon you want to keep it, and the table you want to add it over here, right? Now here we have a data item, action item, functions. We have right in our mobile app, applet launcher, navigation bars. We have. We'll talk about each and every stuff, guys. Don't worry. So you will be having a more clear concept when we will be implementing a live we will be doing our live implementation. So now I hope, guys, whatever I tried to explain over here related to terminology, now you understood. That means whenever we want to create an applet, if you are talking about the applet, means what kind of activity we are going to perform. If I'm talking about the navigation bar, means you have to understand, that means I'm going to add a menu over here, right? If I'm talking about the list view and for the applet list, then you just need to understand, means this is the way it data is going to display, and the what kind of format we wanted to choose while this for the displaying the data. So you have to understand, that means we will be talking about the screen templates, all the stuff. Fine, guys. So in the next part of this series, I'm going to talk about the mobile hierarchy. So you just need to understand this one, so that your life will be easy to implement a mobile application, I can say. This is a really understandable, means we can understand easily. I will explain you how it is related and how we can create the steps. Fine, guys. So see you in the next video. Thanks. If you like my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video, I'm going to showcase you about mobile hierarchy. We'll understand the mobile hierarchy, which will help you to configure mobile app in a very effective way. So the moment you will understand this hierarchy of mobile development, the ServiceNow has done that. Then it would be very helpful you to configure any kind of configuration in this mobile. But before that, let me just recall it. This is the part 4 of the mobile development series. In part 4, second and third, we have seen that overview of the mobile terminology which we will be using while doing a development. That is a very important, and that is the part 3 video. So if you have not watched, please go and watch that first, and then come back and watch this mobile hierarchy series. Fine, guys. And one more important thing, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel also. Fine, guys. So, okay, so let's start now. So, as we know now that we have a three mobile application. First one is the agent, second one is the now mobile, and the third one is the onboarding. So, and top, as you can see here, all three mobile is listed on over here, and the hierarchy it will come that navigation bar. We know that we are navigation bar. Now, what I'm talking about, if you are not aware that navigation bar, please I'm requesting you to go and watch the previous video. You will understand what does it mean by navigation bar. Navigation bar tab over here, it is there. Tab means, let me just recall it. So this is basically a navigation bar over here. This one is your navigation bar, and this is the basically a tab, one tab over here. Fine. So this under this we have a applet launcher and applet. So basically this is a full set. This one is the one applet launcher. This one is a one applet launcher, right? So under this navigation we can create a n number of applet launchers. So in applet launcher, let's understand first applet launcher. So I have already explained that what does it mean by applet launcher. So here we can configure four steps. First one is the header we can configure in the applet launcher, and the second one, global search, we can configure in the applet launcher, and UI section and quick action. These four steps, if you want to configure, then you know that now where to go. If you are looking to configure a UI section in the applet, then you are on the wrong place. If you want to make any UI section, then you have to edit your applet launcher. So let's say over here, I want to make one more UI section. Right now it is three. One is the services, second one is the my incident, and the third one is the my work. If I want to make a fourth UI section, then where I have to go? I have to go to the applet launcher page and I have to create a new UI section there. Got it? Now a global search. So global search is this one. Here is the global search. You can type anything and you can get your result. So where you can configure this global search also, that is also there in uh, applet launcher. UI section I said header. Header is nothing but this hello system admin it is coming over. So it's up to you. This is again a configurable whether you want to display a first name, last name, or full name. So that is again it's a configurable. We'll see while we will be seeing this header configuration also. So don't worry, I will be walking you through each and every step one by a step, one by one. So don't miss any video, guys. You will have a full concept after watching my full series of mobile development one. You will be having a full fledged concept of mobile development. Fine. And the quick action, this is the final one. So if you want to make this activity, as you can see, the moment I click on the plus icon, it is giving me this these many option you can configure over here from the quick actions. So now is sure in the applet launcher we can configure over here. That is the first of all we can configure the header, we can configure the search, we can configure the UI section over here, right? We can configure the quick action. So these four steps, if you want to configure or you want to do a modification, then you have to add it to your applet launcher. Fine. Now we are done with the applet launcher. Now let's come back to applet. So now applets over here is the moment you will create an applet, it will ask you what kind of applet you want to create, whether you want to create a list, map, calendar, form, or actions. What kind of applet you want to create it, right? So basically this is the applet, guys, I was talking about, right? So in the services section, we have a two applet, that is a raise an incident and incident. In my incident, I have a two applet, that is a my incident and help desk. You will be saying here, here it is in the round figure it is coming, and here it is coming the list view, and here it is coming in the round. So how we can configure this? We will see when we will be configuring a live example. Fine. So applets, whenever you want to perform any data, you want to play with the data, then definitely you have to create a applet. So applet, if you are getting a applet, then first two things it will come over here. They have segregated in the two way. The first one is the list, map, or calendar. If you are doing any of these three, whether you are creating a list, map, or calendar, then you have to create with the segment, and the segment which will come with the your item stream. Don't ask now that means what is segment and item stream. I have already explained in the previous video. And the moment you will create item stream, it will ask you to create a data item. So data item, you know that what does it mean by data item? Let me recall it. That means, because this is the important one, we are going to bring a data from your respective table. So that condition, all the conditions, declarative condition or a scripted condition, we can build it over here in the data item section. Master item, you can just have a like a, as its name suggests, only the master. So it can contain all the table, JSON, UI style, and the conditions. So under this master item, it will in the item view you can have all these four view. Fine. So if you are displaying a list, map, and calendar, you have to configure your segment data item master. If you want, this master item is optional. If you want to create it, then it's up to you. And but the data item definitely you have to create to bring a data. Fine. Now let's jump to the other section. That is the if you are getting a form or you are doing a browsing and action, then it will come to the segment, and the segment in on the form only, not for the browse and action. It will come under that details screen, activity stream screen, and the related list and the embedded list. I have already talked about in these all these four in details in the previous video. So if you are configuring a form, you have to configure means the first one is the mandatory. You have to have this details option segment, and the other three are non-mandatory. It's up to you whether you want to have it on the form or not. I hope guys you got it. So this is the only things we have to keep this in mind. Means if I want to work on the form, I have to update the applets. If I want to work on the list, I have to update the applets. So as you can see here, only the applet concept is coming. So while implementation also, once I will have a live implementation, I'll be talking about the applet. Let me go to applet and let me create the list. Let me go to applet, let me create the form, right? So that way I'll be talking about while implementing. So this is the only things guys you need to understand. This is the hierarchy, mobile hierarchy. This is the simple way they have designed it. I like it very much. Means the way they have designed it. If you have any concern, you know that where you can reach out to me, right? You can reach out to me I'm all over on social networking sites, so you can reach out to me anywhere. But if you want to talk to me one to one, you know that Telegram is the one. You know that you can find our ServiceNow help desk as a Telegram group. You can join there and you can chat with me directly. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will see some features of the mobile. Means what we can perform and what extra features are there, what hidden features are there, that and how we can configure it. We will see that. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video I'm going to talk about mobile key features. Means we are going to talk about what can be feasible and what cannot be. Means most of the time your client will ask you, hey, could you please check whether this kind of functionality we can achieve it in the mobile application or not. A straight way, after watching this video you can say whether it is achievable or not, right? So we'll see one by one. And before that, just let me recall it. Means what are, as of now, what are the topics which we have covered. So till we have covered get mobile ready with the developer instance, ServiceNow mobile application. I have talked about all three. And here overview, I have talked about the terminology. This I have given a detailed explanation about each and every terms. Mobile hierarchy we have talked about, which is a very very important one. Mobile key features that we are going to see in this video, right? And post this video we will be doing our live implementation one by one. We will be performing the activity. So let's start with the mobile key feature with the activity stream. Let me go back to that our page. Okay, I think I moved little down. Yeah. So in mobile key feature, first point I have written, that is the activity stream. What does it mean by activity stream? You know that here this one is the activity stream. We can capture whatever the activity has been performed on that particular tickets. So that can be trackable and we can see in the mobile application as well. So i- we know that this kind of functionality, it is available on the native UI, but this functionality is also available on the mobile application. Same thing I have written down, that the activity stream can be configured as a segment on a form screen to display the activities. We can control, add comments, add work notes, add attachment by activating and deactivating. So again this activity is configurable. We can, if we want to display this on the form, then you just need to activate it, otherwise just make it deactivate. Fine. So this is the one features that is the important feature. I can say that activity we can see over the mobile as well. Second one is the chart. Means chart means we can add a performs and reporting chart in the mobile app. Means you have done a reporting and you want to see that reports in the chat format, then definitely we can have those report in the mobile application as well. Additionally, these features like mobile analytics is also available, which show the use of the mobile app. So this is the kind of a good feature I can say ServiceNow has given. They mobile automatically, sorry, additionally mobile analytics functionality is there. Means they will do some kind of analytics and they will present the data. Fine. And the third is the checklist, guys. Checklist will help to perform your task. Let's say you are working on multiple tasks and you are just making the first step and all are related to each other. So until and unless you are not completing the first one, second one, you can't complete it. That kind of stuff also we can perform over here. So I have written down it provide a list of item. It allow you to see what need to be done and check off the item as they as completed. Once all checklist completed, you can complete the whole task basically clicking the button below button like a mark as a complete. So this is a kind of a cool functionality ServiceNow is giving in the mobile application, right? So checklist is the one of them. Fourth one is the embedded item. Embedded item, you can combine the multiple things as name suggests only the embed. We can embed multiple things in one page and we can display that. So I have written we can embed many item into a page, including a document such as PDF, media, video, image, and the URL to additional document. We can and the where we can use it embedded item. So means I have written down as per my experience. I can say we can use this feature to request for confirmation or agreement of the receipt of the item. So embedded list definitely in this for this confirmation at this kind of agreement, you have to display a kind of a PDF or a kind of a video. If you want to play over there, you can do so. So this is also a kind of a cool feature ServiceNow is giving. Functions I have, as I have already talked about this, like we have a very good function in mobile: left swipe, right swipe, top menu, field function, footer functions, quick actions. This kind of functionality I have already talked about, right? So this kind of functions available like sorry, if you want to left swipe and you want to delete it, then definitely we can do so. Just understand the what does it mean by swipe function. Top menu on top once you'll open your screen, let me just showcase you over here. So if I will open this over here, as you can see here, three dot is there. If I'm just clicking it here, edit option is coming. So this is a one kind of functions it is there, right? So field function is something like you can add like if you are having a mobile field, sorry, phone number field, then you can add a field function on that. Quick action, we know that. So here I have given the example. So this is the kind of swipe. You have the record, you just swipe, accept and reject. Top menu, here you have to just do a top. Footer, here accept or reject kind of a step, you can just add it in the footer. Field means as you can see here mobile is there, email ID is there. Here we can add it. While clicking, it should give us option to dial a number or send a message, something like that. Quick message here is there, sorry, quick action it is there. While clicking on this plus icon, it will give us option whatever the quick action which we have mm, configured, right? Now let's move on to next one, inline text. Inline text is nothing but we can use inline text to provide a signature pad or text pad. So if you are working on any record and you want to say kind of agreement, you have to check box, do a check box, and then you have to submit that and in order to see that particular document, then that kind of functionality is also available here. Fine. So next one is the branding. We can do, we can add our own logo, we can add our own theme, but for that guys you have to make a request to ServiceNow, and then they will publish your application with your branding. You have to provide your logo, you have to provide your color, and you just make a one request, they will give you And so agent mobile app is look like this, and then once you will provide the details, it will be looking like this. So you can do your branding, like your if your employee start using the mobile, they should not see this service now. If you want to see your logo, that kind of functionality is also there. So if your client is asking whether branding is the option is there in mobile app or not, definitely right away you can just say them yes, it is available, we can do so. Multi scan, this is the cool feature. I can say guys, whenever if you are working on the field service, sorry, asset management, then this a scan functionality, definitely it is required to scan your QR code, barcode, RFID to check where it is physically your asset. So you must have seen every laptop or desktop company will tag that with the QR code or barcode, so that they can have a track of it, right? Full track of it, when was it was given to you, and who is the custodian, since how many days you are using it, and on which location this assets belongs to. That kind of full information it will provide while scanning it. So it will provide you multi scan and group scan as well, both. Next one is guys, native web bridge. This is the important one guys. So you can directly embed your URL. Let's say you want to play a video, YouTube video, and you just copy that URL and you can just add that URL in your page. So it will embed and it will display the play the video. So same thing I have written, it allow your URL to be directly embedded, and it's content display within a page. A common use of this is to KB article directly within the mobile app. So if you want to display your knowledge based article or same KB article, then you can use this kind of functionality. You just need to provide the URL of the your KB article. It will display in your page. Photo search. So this is a cool feature I can say guys. So if you want, let's say if you want to search something, and you don't remember the you don't want to key in, you just you have a photo, and based on the photo you want to make your search, make a request for search. So how you will do that? So ServiceNow will provide that kind of functionality. So this is the cool functionality I can say guys, ServiceNow has given. So what you have to do basically, this is again you have to configure it in the search. You can see here the small icon, this is the camera icon. So once you click it, it will ask you whether you want to take a new photo, or you just want to upload it. So if you are clicking it new and clicking the picture, the moment you will upload it, it will give you the result based on the photo which you have clicked it. So this is the cool feature I can say they have. Stages, guys. Stages means like if you might have seen in the RITM in the native UI as well. That means we can track means in which stage our request item is there, like approved, fulfillment, waiting for delivery. What kind of what stage it is. So same also we can have in ServiceNow mobile app as well. Virtual agent, as I have already spoke about this, that we can configure a virtual agent to chat with your IT fulfiller or your agent to resolve your query as soon as possible. Right. So this kind of feature, important feature I have listed down. So if your client is asking here, this barcode, QR code scanning can be possible in ServiceNow mobile app or not? Can we do the branding? Can we do a kind of inline text, like a kind of agreement checkbox? Yes, it is all possible, we can do so. Fine guys, so I hope you understood functionality, whatever the existing functionality there for ServiceNow mobile app is there, I have listed on over here. And now you came to know that what can be done and what cannot be done, right? So now enjoy guys. So in the next series, I think I have covered all the theoretical part, and in the next is the time to start our actual implementation. So I'm going to start a live implementation from the scratch, as I said in the very first video that I'll be creating a studio application, and from that studio application I'll be creating a mobile app, right? So see you in the next video. Don't miss it. Next video is going to be a very important one for you for the mobile development. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget guys to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Hello guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in mobile development series, we have talked about theoretical knowledge as of now. We have not started any practical knowledge like a live implementation, like how we can create an applet launcher, how we can design our UI section, navigation bar, blah blah things. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about the practical implementation starting from the very beginning, means from the scratch. We will start first creating our mobile device, sorry, application for our mobile device, and that is from the studio. But before that, guys, let me just recap it so that you cannot miss it anything, right? So while implementing, I'll be talking about all these terminologies. So if you have not watched my previous video, I'm damn sure you are not going to get anything. You will be getting, but it's good to have a full-fledged knowledge, right? So if you are skipping this previous video, theoretical video, then definitely you are going to face a problem while implementing a mobile device. Fine, so it's recommended, and also sorry guys, so it's recommended to watch that all the theoretical knowledge, and it will help you to clear your exam also, right? So if you are writing any for certifications, then definitely question will come from the mobile development. So that will help you out to clear your exam. If you are only okay with to do the steps over the mobile development, then just you can start watching from this video. Last thing guys, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. I'm really requesting you, please do that. That's only motivate me to make a video. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. And now let's start our practical session, from the beginning, from the application creations, right? So first we will see how we can create a scoped application from the studio. So that a scope for that a scoped application only we will create a mobile. So let me just jump to the instance. Let me just make it full. So you know that where to go. In the left navigation, just type a studio. Right under the system applications, you can find the studio. Just click over here. You will be redirected to new tab, and here is the screen. From there you can create a application. So create application is the options over here. From there we have to click it on this button to start creation of new application. Fine, so I'm just going to click it on this. It will ask me to fill the name of our application. So what do you think, what we should give the name? So let me give my channel name itself. That is for branding, right? So I'm just giving a service now help desk. Description I'm not going to give anything. So let it be, this is my scoped application. So this one is having some limitation. You cannot exceed. If I will write also, it will give me the error. That means maximum it will take a 18 character, right? So let me just remove it, service now, or we can say yeah, just let it be like this. If you want to add your mm, logo, you can just add it over here. So yeah, drag and drop or browse to upload a logo. So I'm not going to upload the logo over here. Simply I'm just going to create my application. Fine, just click it over here. It is saying a scope name is invalid, please try a different scope name. Okay, maybe because of this. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to write a ServiceNow help desk. Fine. So it is not taking or ServiceNow. Okay. Help ServiceNow help desk, or let's say one. Fine. So this is my scope name I have given, but the name which will appear, that is the ServiceNow help desk I have given. So let's create it. Close this. Yeah, this time we got the success. Now here it is asking to create add the roles, but we don't want to add the role. We don't want to restrict this application. If you want, then you can just add the role, or if you want to create a new role, you just click it over here. It will ask you to give the name of that role, right? But right now I'm not going, but it recommended just you can write a role. Let's say if you are creating this application for ITL users, then you have to provide the ITL role, but this time just let it be open for the world. Now let's click continue. Now as you can see here we have a three option to choose. One is the for workspace. I have already made a video on workspace. If you have not watched, please go and watch that first. I have created a series for this workspace implementation. Nowadays it is very popular as mobile is popular. So this time we are interested for mobile and the classics. So this will give us the native UI and this will give us our mobile. So we are going to do so. So here it will come to click over here, continue. I'm just making it here. So continue, you have to click. I know that means this is redundant for you. You might be knowing, but if you don't know, then please this will be beneficial for you. Now here we have to create a table. So if you want to give any existing table, you can give it over here. Otherwise, you need to create the table. So let me create a table over here. We'll create one table, and or we'll create a table from the native UI, so not from here. So just I'm just going to skip it from here. So done with tables. We don't want to create it. Now as you can see here for configuration, two is there, one for mobile, one for classic. So we'll start from the first let's say I start from the classic one. It will ask to give some details. Here it is asking to choose the table name. So let me select um, incident, right? Incident I have selected, and rule, let's say ITL I have given. That's fine. It is giving. Fine. We are done with the classic, and now let's go to mobile. So we are now interested with this mobile. And now what I'm going to do here it is asking for the icon. We can choose it over from here. So let's say which icon we should choose. Let it be this one only. Color, let's say we are going to choose this one. It is available for offline or not, from here we can decide, and let it be available for offline as well. Description, table, just select the table, and the table in this case we are going to say incident, and the role we are going to say that is the ITL role. Fine. So we have not created our own table. We are using the out of box table and out of the box roles as well. It will take little time. Now we are done with all, and now it's time to say done with apps. Done. Right now, as you can see here, now ServiceNow help desk is the one which we have created just now. Just click it over here to go to our this menu over here. So this is the like a scoped application, and now we have which we have created, and this is our native UI. From here also we can access that application, and now as you can see here default it is got selected to ServiceNow help desk. Oh, previously also it was there. So that I need to change it. Okay, I will change one or two something, but right now this one is the one, right? So we will see over here, as you can see here, this is the mobile studio full, and this is for navigation which we have created. I means that is for this one incident one, right? So this one we are not interested right now. We are only interested for the mobile studio. So now we have action, all this thing. Uh, that is for because we have given incident as a table name. So by default, system has created for us, right? As you can see here, functions are there: new button, edit button, and delete swipe. Here action item is also there, data item they have already created, and applet they have created one applet as well. Fine, so let me just open this applet. It's easy to use, guys. Once you're familiar with this, it would be very helpful you to understand how we can use this view basically. So this is basically a one tab, so whatever things you will be opening, it will be there in the one tab. You are not switching the tab over here. So that's the way I that's why I like it, because I'm not going to switch each time. Whenever I need a extra functionality to work on, then I just come here and I click anything, and it will be there in the new tab over here. In the same tab it is giving in the kind of section. Fine, so we'll see all these thing in details, but this is the way we can create our application. So in this mobile studio we have already created. Now we have a application ready with us, right? So now what we are going to do, we are going to create one table under this mobile application. So let me just reset the um, here. So now we are on the 100%. We have done the reset, zoom out basically. And now let me go back to tables and we'll create one custom tables. So in this only I'm going to cover. So just type a table and look for the tables under the system definition. So here will be there a table, right? So now here we'll create, let's say we are going to give my help desk. This is the table name which we are going to create it. The way we can create in the native UI, same way we are going to create it. Only the difference is here we have application we have selected, that is the ServiceNow help desk. Fine, so in the extend table, let's extend it to our base table, that is a task table. We are going to extend, we are going to create a module that is called my help desk, so that it will be visible in the left navigation as well. Column, just let it be, it will create from this task. And the extensible here auto generate, I will see my inc. Fine, so let me create it, let's create it this access control as well. No problem for application scope, because we required this kind of access because while working on the mobile. So I'm just selecting all over here, because if you are not giving access from this, then from mobile, whenever we will be create the action, swipe action, delete, or any operation when we will perform, that will not get executed. So make sure that you have selected these four options while working on. Fine, so let me just save this. Now, the moment we will create a table from this view, native view, my prefix, my inc, got it with the prefix is existing record. Okay, so it didn't get saved, and the control here, so auto generated, let it be um mm, help desk or my help desk, something I have given. So let create save it again. This time we got the success result, we didn't get warnings. So if you'll go back over here, as you can see here under the mobile, under the data model, it now our my help desk is there. So under the tables. Fine. So I hope you got it. So this is the simple way we can create the mobile application. Basically, this is a studio, and same thing. Now this application we are going to make it visible in our mobile development, means in our mobile. So how it would be, just as of now, as you can see here, right now it is not there. So we are going to add them in this menu. So the applet launcher, as you can see here, one applet launcher is already got created over here. So this applet launcher we are going to add in our mobile over here. So that we'll see in the next video. So in the next we will see add your application in your now mobile or agent mobile. So anyway, once we'll see in the now mobile how it will get added into mobile agent, and the onboarding also we'll see. That would be the easiest way to do so. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Hello guys, welcome back to mobile development series. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in previous video we have seen that how we can create a mobile application from the studio application, right? If you have not watched my previous video, please go and watch that first, because this is the continuous of the previous video. So in previous video we have created the mobile application, and we have created a table that is also on the same scope, right? In this video we will see how we can add that application in the now mobile and in the mobile agent, in both. And if you want to add in the onboarding mobile apps as well, then you can do so same way, right? Now let me navigate back to this our mobile view over here, mobile studio. So this is a mobile studio. As you can see here, in the last video we have created a one table called the my help desk, but we are not interested in this. We are only interested for the mobile studio, right? Over here in under the mobile studio, we, as you can see here, so we have two option, that is, first one is the mobile agent and the second one is the now mobile. So this is the basically a mobile application I have activated in my system only for now mobile and the mobile agent. That's why you can see over here two. If I will activate the third one, that is for onboarding and that is for HR, then that will also start appearing over here, but I have not activated it. If you want to work on the HR, then you know that how to enable the plugin and what plugin required to be enabled. If you have not watched the plugin section video, please go and watch that first to enable the any mobile application plugin. Fine. So now what we are going to do, so as a mobile agent is in the global scope, so by default, the moment you will create a mobile application from the studio, then by default it will get added into your mobile agent application. But in order to add this in now mobile, how we can do so? So first we have to open this now mobile. So I have just clicked it. As you can see here, this now mobile is under that this application scope. But if I will click mobile agent, it will show me the global scope. So because this application mobile agent is in global scope, that's why by default our ServiceNow help desk is by default gets added over here. We have not added it. The moment you will create the mobile application, by default it will get added in your mobile agent. Fine. Now how we can add it, same thing in now application, means now mobile. So let me first showcase you, that means this is the application. Let me go to home screen, and here we have one, this one is the now mobile and this one is the agent one. So if I will open the agent one, it will show me I have already logged in. Okay guys, so I will show you how you can connect with your mobile to your application. So let me just go to here, and let me just go to setting, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to log out. Now log out over here. Here as you can see here, there are two instances. So right now I'm working with this instance 92504. So I'm going to log in with this one. So basically you have to provide the URL of your instance, and then it will ask you to enter your username and password. it will redirect you to login page, and it will ask you to enter the username and password, as you can see here. Now let me just I have already saved my password, so right now I'm logging in with the Runjay.patel. This is the admin account, and I'm just clicking on the login. Fine. So as you can see here, right now by default it is selectable is the procurement. This is the purchase module basically. But where is the our application? So where you have to go? Where we in the more section, and then you can find it the ServiceNow help desk. As of now, we have only one module which is by default created while creating our application. If I'm clicking it over here, then it is giving me the result, right? But same thing, if I will log in into our now mobile, then it will not appear, this service now help desk option will not come. So let me just log in it in now mobile also. So this one is the now mobile, and as you can see here, this is the different one. It is not related to ours which we have created in the last video, on previous video. Let me go to more. As you can see here, I didn't see any option over here. The moment I will click on the more, it is giving me only the notification and setting. Under the setting, we have our logout and all the steps, but we don't have our applications attached over here. Now the question is how we can add it now. So we know that in the agent app it is visible because this action, this function is also there. Applet is basically, this is the applet one. This has to appear, right? So how we can do so? So it's very simple guys. So just go over here to add the your, let me just close all the tab so that you will not get confused. So this is the step which you have to follow. Anyway, I have already written down, so this, you know that I am going to paste the same thing on my blog, so that if you will forget how to create that, then please follow these steps. This is for creation of a mobile application, and now this is for adding our created mobile application into now mobile or in agent section. So first we have to navigate to mobile studio. Let me just walk you through it directly from here. So here in the mobile studio, you can do it from here also, and just you need to go where mobile studio, under this system mobile, you have to find that where is the that now mobile, right? If it is not there in this list, then you have to find from here in the search bar. But my request is to always work from this view. You love to work it because this is the one tab application kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do, it's again guys, it's up to you. It's not a restriction that means this is mandatory that you have to work from this application, mobile studio application view. You can work it from here as well. Now fine, so just let me click on this now mobile, and this is our now mobile, and this now mobile is under this applications. So I told you that means you have to enable this um, plugins to activate the now mobile. Fine, so now we are there under this now mobile application, and as you can see here under the related link, we have an option to create new tab. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on here, and now it is asking here we have to select means in which navigation you want to add. So here we will be having two options. So if you want to create your navigation, you can create it. For testing purpose I have created, but I want to add my application under this now mobile. If I want to add under this mobile agent, it's already added, but here I want to add it in the now mobile. So I have selected the now mobile nav. Fine. Now here I have to select the navigation tab. So let me just click in the search option, and I have to find my this application. So this is our application, ServiceNow Help Desk, which we have created. So far whatever the application you have created, that will come over here. That this is a list for your basically applets and the applet launchers. So here is the one, and I'm going to select this so that it will start appearing. And to appear this I have to provide the order. So let me check I forget where I have to keep this, but okay. Just let me cross it, and we'll see. I'm going to place between 10 and 20, means between services and the information. Fine, or let me, yeah. So I'm going to give the order that is a 15 in between 10 or 20. So again, I have to create it over here. By default, it is coming now. Here, I will be selecting ServiceNow Help Desk, and the order which I am going to give, that is a 15. And I'm just simply clicking on submit button. Now I have added it, as you can see here. Now it's got added ServiceNow Help Desk, and now let's go and refresh the our Now mobile app. So I'm just going to refresh it. It should come over here, start reflecting. Let's check it out. Okay, it's not coming. Might be it will come once I will log out and log in again. Let's see. So let me log in again over here. Again, same thing, guys. It will ask username and password. I will fill it and click on the login. It should appear. As you can see here now, our service now help desk is available, guys. This is the one. Got it? It's damn easy to add our application, mobile application in now applications, now mobile. So let me, if I'm clicking it over here, as you can see here right now only one applet is there, that is the incident. Let me show you from here as well. So as you can see here, incident. If I will change it this applet name, it will start reflecting the same thing over there as well. Fine. So this applet name is incidents. So if I want to change it, I will go to property and I can change it up from here. So let it be. We will see when we will create our own applet. So let me go back. If I will click it, it is giving me data, right? If I will click it, it is giving me this data. So this all thing, guys, we will configure ourselves. This is the this configuration has been done by system itself while creating, but we should know like how to create a list view, how to create a form view, all this stuff. So this is the one by one step we have to follow. So first we have created the application, mobile application. Now we have added that mobile application in our mobile app, right? So whenever you are using a now mobile app, you can add your mobile application in mobile agent as well as in any of the three. You can add it, right? So what I left over here at above created application launcher. Yeah, fine. So now we know that how we can add our mobile application, custom our created mobile application to now mobile and in mobile agent application. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. In next video, we'll see how we can create a list and form view and how we can add UI action. Fine, we'll see in the details. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hello guys, welcome back to mobile development series. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in previous two video we have seen that how we can create a studio application and how we can create our mobile application from the studio application, and how we can create a scoped table, means basically a general table in a same scoped which we have created our mobile application that we have seen in the first video for the implementation part. And in this second video we have seen that how we can add that mobile application, a scoped application, in now mobile and a mobile agent app, right? We have seen this with the practical implementation. Now in this video we are going to see how we can create a list view and how we can create a form view. So once we are ready with list and form both, we have to add that in a UI section. So for that we are going to create one UI section, and under that UI section we are going to add our new applets. So applets, I'm going to get a list from our tables, right? So don't waste time, guys. Let's start implementing the same thing. So first we'll create a list. So if you have remember regarding that mobile hierarchy, to create a list, we have to first create a applet. You are right. So here we have to go and we have to create a applet. So right now only incident applet is there. So how we can create a new? If you will mouse over on the applets, then as you can see here, this icon, you just click on this icon, it will create a new applet from this. So same way, if you want to create an applet launcher, you just need to click on this, right? Now, so once you will be clicking on this icon, you will be redirected to the list view. So this is the applet list view from the mobile application view. Now, so from here we are getting an option to create a new, and whatever the applet so far you have created under this mobile studio, that will appear over here. It will not appear from the different scope, right? So right now only one is there. So at this time we are interested to create a new, and here I'm clicking it, right? So name which we are going to give for this is get my tickets, right? Or get my, yeah, let's say get my tickets. Fine. Icon, we are going to choose anyone. If you want to choose it over here, so let me just choose something else over here. Let's say this one I'm going to choose and provide the color. I'm going to give a red color, something. Whether it is available offline or not, yes, make this available offline. So description, let's give the same. And this time it is asking, if you have remember in the terminology of video, I have explained about this template. That means while creating an applet, we have to choose the templates, what kind of data we are going to provide once the users click on these options, right? Now in this case, because we this video is for the list and form view, so we are going to click on the list. The moment I will click on the list, it is giving me option that along with the list, do you want to create a form view also? If you don't want to create a form view, just simply deselect this checkbox. It will create only the list. And if you want to create only the form, instead of creating a list option, you just click on the form. It will give you the only the form view. So both have the different scenario. If you want only to create a form, so let's say while clicking on the button you want to open a form, that time a list view is not required for you. On that scenario you can just go with the form view. But let this time let me go with the list, which also include the form. Fine. So here checkbox I have checked it, so it will create a list as well as the form. So simple. First you have to give the name, description, whether it is available offline or not. If it is, if you want to make it available offline, just check this checkbox checked, and here you have to check the forms also. Fine. So here I'm just going to click on the create new. It will give us to fill some extra field and extra options, that here is the list and here is the form. So first we will design the list. So if you have remember, guys, so applet is nothing but a if we are designing a list, then we have to create a uh, applet. And applet, when the moment we are getting the applet list type, because we have selected the list type, so if you have remember the mobile hierarchy, you have to create a data item, right? So let me just jump to that mobile hierarchy so that you will come to know. Yeah. So as you can see here, I have created the applet and I have choose the list. So the moment I will choose the list, here it is saying that you have to create the data item, right? So if I will select the form here, it will come the different stuffs. But the I have created from the applet, I can create a form, I can create the list, map, calendar. These six option is coming over here, right? So here let me just click it again. So these are the option which is coming, same thing, right? So from here, if I have selected the applet list, for list creation, to getting a data, I have to create a data item or master item. So this time I'm going to create a data item. So here I have already choose the icons while creating a applet itself. Here the segment which will create soon, items stream, we are going to do that soon. And here item, data item. So I have to have one option to create a data item, right? So if you have already created a data item, that list will appear over here. So as you can see here, by default one data item is there, but this is from the incident table, which we don't want. What we want to create our own data item, right? So you have two option under this list. As of now everything is empty, so either you just click on over here under the plus, or you just click it over here in the data item here, both way. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click it over here. Why I should go here and do that activity? So the moment I click the plus icon, it will open a new tab for me, right? And now here I will give a name for our data item. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the same name, get my tickets, and description same thing. Here it should be declarative or scripted or append encoded query. We'll see that in a couple of moments. But now let's say we have given the name and now it is asking to choose the table. So my help desk table which we have created. So let me just navigate first from here. So my help desk, this table we have created under that mobile studio application, right? So this is under that this ServiceNow help desk studio application. So as of now, as you can see here, no result is there. We can click on new button to create a new result. Let me just click it, just simply one record over here. I have just created it. Now if I will click it over here, it will give me one result. Fine. So same table I have created. I want a result from this table. So I have selected the table as a my help desk. You are free to choose any table. You can select here my incident table as well. Every table is available over here. So in this case, I have selected the my help desk. So because we will be dealing with this table in whole series. Fine. Now here declarative. Now you here you come to know here ki what does it mean by declarative? Means here we can choose the condition. So what I want to do, I want to have the all the active record. So here I have selected active is equal to true. Let's say if you are making one applet that is assigned to me, that time definitely we have to add the condition assigned to me, right, dynamically. So that is the one. If I will select the scripted, it will give me option to write our logic so that it will return the result based on our logic. If you want to append a encoded query, then you just append your encoded query. You know what do you mean by encoded query? Means you can just go to list view, you just add your steps over here and just run that, and you just copy the query and paste there. So that is the encoded query, it will work over here. This time we'll go for the simple declarative, right? So active is equal to true, nothing else. So if I want to do a group by, I can do a group by also, but let it be simple. What I'm going to do, I'm going to save this record. Got it. Now the moment I save, as you can see here, one data item got created. Under the data item, get my tickets, right? And now under this applet, this time it should appear, right? It is now started appearing. So let me select get my ticket over here in the data item. The moment I will select the data item, it will give me the all the columns or attribute I can say which is related to this table which we have selected over here. Fine. So in the list, what are the attribute you want to display, that we have to select it from this here in the selected field. So here we can select only the sixth field to display the data. In which order we will display the data, then here is the one. So here is giving you the pattern for displaying the data, in what format it will display. So as you can see here, here is the some sample is there. So in progress, if you want to display in this format, choose this. If you want to display in this format, choose this one. There are many formats are there. So based on that format, we can display the data. So let's say this one, this as you can see here, it is giving you option also, best for HR case, best for work order task. So let's select the incident one, because our sorry, table is related to tickets, right? So we will select the ticket one. So as you can see here, here is the best for the incident, so we are going to choose this one. Fine. So let's make it done. Fine. So here we have choose that. So first, in based on that selection, what we can do, where is that? um yeah, this one. First they have selected the state, then number, and then short description, then caller, and then business services. So we'll select also the same way. So first we'll select the state, and then we'll select the number, and then we'll select the short description, and then we'll select the in this they have selected the color, so we'll also select the color over here. Color is not there. Then open by, let's say open by, and here we'll select the avatar, so that picture will come over here. And now we'll select the open by. Fine. And now in the last, what they have selected, let me check. They have selected the business services. So instead of business services, what we can select, configuration item. Fine. So in this format, data will display. First, will display the asset. We'll see that in the representation, pictorial representation in the mobile itself. Now we are done with the list bow. Sorry, view. Sorry, guys. So here we are done with the list view. We have created a data item. So let me recall it again. First, what we have done, first we have created the applet. Under the applet, we have choose that we want the list as well as the form view. As of now, we have not done anything for form. Right now we are doing with the list, right? And for list, it is required to select the data item. So for that, we have created this data item. Here we have selected the table, and from this table we are getting only the active record. Now let's jump over here and refresh it. So I'm just going to refresh it. Fine. Right now, did you get it, guys? This time it didn't came. Why it didn't came? Because as of now we have not added. Means where is the UI section? So let's say this one is the UI section, and this rest is the UI section. But as of now we have not created our UI section, right? And we have not tell that system that please display my get my tickets under this incident UI section over here, or either over here. We have not informed to the system. So this time we are going to do a configuration for that. So how we can do so? So for that, guys, how we can do for creating a UI section, you have to go to your applet launcher. So here is the applet launcher. So just click it over here, ServiceNow help desk, and here you will get the option to add your UI section. For this, guys, how we can create go for the header, we have a separate video for that. I'm going to create it right now. I'm not doing, because before that, if I will do that, you will get confused. That means how I have done that, all this stuff. But before that, I want to make sure that means you know what we are doing right now, so that you will get familiar with this concept. Once I will choose the home, it will ask the couple of things. It will select the employee profile. How we can create an employee profile, we'll see in the upcoming video. But this time we came here to add our applets. So right now, as you can see here, one applet is added over here. If I want to add under the same applet, let's say I want to add besides this, after incident I want to add my get my incident. So for that, what we have to do, just open this UI section and add it over there. But we want to add in our own section. We are going to create our own section. Then here I'm going to create a section name called my work, right? So here I have created a my work. So here the horizontal and vertical, you will come to know what does it mean by horizontal and vertical. So here is the, this is a horizontal one and the vertical one. Let's do it one by one. So at this time also I'm going for the horizontal one. Icon, here we can select the icon or item. If you will select the item, then it will ask you to choose your stuff. So we'll see these steps also in the upcoming video, but this time I'm selecting the item. Now here it is saying hide when empty. When empty means like when the result, if this data item, it will not give the result if there is no active record. That time this icon itself, it will not show. If you want to do so, then you just make this checkbox checked over here. We don't want to do it all the time. We wanted to see that applets on the mobile screen, whether the data is there or not, doesn't matter. So in this case I have kept it horizontal, and here I'm going to select get my tickets. So as you can see here right now, my work is the UI section which I'm going to create. As of now there is no UI section except incident. Beside this incident I'm going to create one UI section. Fine. So here option is there now to create save the UI section. Done. I have saved this. So here incident and my work is there. So my work will display after incident. If I want to display my work on first, then here I have to select. So we'll see that in a couple of moments. So let me save this again because it got changed. But here first it will display my incident and then it will display my work. The only thing is we have to do that. Now refresh. I have just refreshed it. As you can see here, we have given the color and we have chosen the icon like this. So it is coming in this format, and this is the horizontal. So get my ticket, it is coming. So if I will click get my ticket, it will it is giving me the result. Right now only one record is there. So let me create it right now a few more result over here. So let's say create this and submit, create again and submit. Fine. And let me just add some configuration items so that our um, list will look little good, right? So I'm just saving this fourth one. Now let me refresh it again. As you can see here, now it's came, right? So here is the first state is coming, second one is coming number. This is the short description. Here avatar means something, if if you have added the your profile pic, then that will come appear over here. And if opened by, it is not coming. If it is there, then it will come. And here it is coming a configuration item. So for second one, configuration item, just now we have selected. So here it is coming. Fine guys, so hope you understood how we can display a list. And if I will click it over here, right now nothing got displayed because we have not configured the form. If left swipe, right swipe, nothing is happening, we'll do so how we can add it. So in next video, means if I will cover the form part, then it will take a little time. Okay guys, let's continue in this video only. So now we are done with the list presentation, right? So if here for list presentation, what are the things required, we have done that, right? So let me do a couple of changes over here, guys. So as I was saying that if I want to display this section, my work section, on top of this, then how we can do so? So only simply we have to do that here. You just move it, drag and drop, and save the result in the applet launcher. Now if you will refresh it, my work will come on top. If you want to add in the same, then you can also do so. You know that how to do so, just open and add it. Fine. Now don't without wasting our time, let's now jump to our form section over here. So here as you can see here, now we have designed the list. Now we are going to design a form. So we are going to click on the form, and here in the overall setting, here we have to select the form. So same way, guys, I'm going to select it over here. First I will select the state, then I will select the number, then I will select the short description, and then I will select the open by author something. Will select, will go inside this and will select the author, and then again we'll go and we'll select the open by. It's up to you how you are configuring this list. And then configuration item. Fine, so this view it will look. And now what else we are going to configure in this? We first, sorry guys, let me save this and let me refresh the form, so that you will get an idea. That means if we have configured this, then how form will look like. So first we'll click over here, and now this list view is appearing. If I will click again, this view is appearing. Means just now we have configured this one, right? So that it is appearing this one. So how we will configure for the details, for more details? So this is coming same like this one only, right? So if I'm clicking it, this is a kind of header, form header, right? So how we will configure the detail section as well? So for that, what we have to do, we have to go into the body section, and here body section you can add your details, whatever the data you want. So let's say we want let me go to form, and I want state priority. Okay, so here I want assignment group assigned to additional assignee list, and here I want additional comments, work notes, right? So here we have given, you just give the more result over here. So how many you want? So let's say cat location is here. So let's go back to location. Fine, let go and save this form, so that it will start appearing on the form itself. Fine, now what we have done, let me just I will recap again. So if I will refresh it this time, so let me go back again, and here I will refresh the list first, and then I will click it over here. As you can see here, now this additional details is just start appearing. So here details, additional details is start appearing. But what if we want to manage in the details or segment something? So for that, as of now we have configured this. So what we are going to do, we are going to modify the segment. So for segment only details, as you can see here, this is active all the time. You cannot make it inactive. But here you can just rename also. If you want instead of details you want something else. Let's say basic info you want, basic info, then basic info it will come. And I want to activate the activity stream, and let's say a related list also. And we'll say, let's say, and don't want related list. If you want, you up to you. And here is the one I have created, the basic info and the activity stream. In the activity stream it is coming additional comments will come, add work note, and add attachment. So three things will come in the activity stream. So if you don't want to display the attachment, you just disable this. If you want, then just make it enabled. Now, so again, let me refresh the form. Okay, fine. Again, I have to refresh the list, and then I will go back to over here. As you can see here now, basic info it is coming, activity stream is coming. It's cool, right? So whatever the activity you will perform over here, that will get captured in the activity stream. The way it get captured in the activity stream for the native UI. Fine guys, hope you are getting it. Let me recall it again. So what I have done for a list view and form view, for list view we required one data item. So here I have created one data item. And this one here while creating a data item, it will ask you to select your tables and the conditions for what, based on your conditions it will give you the result. Right now here, once you will select your data item, it will ask you to choose the here format in which pattern you want to display your data. So here you can choose it. Right now, under this form section, here under the overall setting, you just choose the same for the pattern. That's mean on which pattern you want to display the basic information. And under the body section, you can just choose your n number of attribute or column to display on the body section. And the segment will give you option to segregate basic information, activity, or if you have a related list on the form, or if you have an embedded list on the form, then you just enable it. Let me enable it for you, and I will save this. As you can see here, right now it is got enabled. So here you have to add your related list, and here you have to add your embedded list. So as of now nothing is there, but let me refresh it again, and we'll see how it looks again. Okay. Acha, fine. So because of data is not there, so that's why it is not coming. If data is there, then it will come directly over here. So the list and form it will come when data is available, guys. So let me just deselect it from here, and we'll save the record. Fine, hope you got it. How we can design a list as well as how we can design a form, right? And for other part, that is which is also very very important one, functions, which we are going to cover in the next video. How we can design like a left swipe, right swipe, on top. So these are kind of function we can add it while being on the form. If I want to edit, delete, whatever crude operation we want to perform, we can uh, create a function. Function is nothing but a UI action in a native UI section. In native UI, we call it, if I want to make a one delete function, then what we are doing, we are creating a UI delete UI section, right? Sorry, delete UI action. So same thing, UI action is equal to function in mobile studio. Fine guys, I hope you understood. In the next video, we'll see how we can create a function. As of now, we have not created any function. So left swipe, right swipe, on the top button, nothing is there. Only we have designed a form and the list view. In the next video, we'll see how we can create a form. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please leave a comment. I will try to answer it as soon as possible. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about how we can create functions and how we can add our action item to a function. So both these two topics are related to each other. That's why I have taken this both topic all together over here, right? But before that, let me just do a quick recap that what are the other functionalities so far we have covered, right, in our practical development. So we have seen that how we can create our mobile application from the studio application of the ServiceNow, right? So that we have already seen, and if you have not watched this video, then please go and watch that first, because this is the starting point for the mobile development series, I can say, practical example which we have started implementation, right? So this is the starting point for the mobile device. Now, in the second video, we have seen that how we can add our mobile application. So in the first step, we have created our mobile application from the studio. And in the second video, we have seen that how we can add our mobile application in Now Mobile app and or mobile agent app. I have not taken the onboarding app or HR mobile. So same way, like the if you know that how we can add our application, mobile application in Now Mobile or mobile agent, then you can same way you can add the in your HR mobile app as well, right? So yeah, and the third one which we have covered as of now, that we have created the form as well as the list, and we have created one UI action, and on that UI action we have displayed our form and list, right? So as of now, all three video, please go and watch that if you have not watched all three previous video before watching this function and action item. So this is already related to previous video. So if you are not watching, then definitely you are not going to get much from this video. So prerequisite for watching this video, please watch the all previous video. So let me just do a uh, quick recap over here from our device as well. So this is the application which we have created, and under this we have created a two section. One is the my work, and the second one is the incident. So under the my work, we have created one icon that get my tickets. So it will display all the ticket which is from the table, and the table for that which we have used, that my help desk something, right? So in this as of now, three record is there. So here is the all three records are present. So if I will click over here, so it will give a in the details format, right? We have added the activity, and if you want to know how we can do so, then please watch that previous video. Fine. So let's start now in this, that we are going to add a function in our this over here. Let me show you where we want to add a function. So what our agenda is, that once we will be on the list view, once we will do a right swipe or left swipe, so it should give us option to delete this record. So delete is a function which we are going to create. So same like it's if you have worked in the native UI, then it's same like creating a UI action. Fine. So let's start now. So right now I'm already in our application explorer, and here we can see at under the mobile studio we have all the menus. So you have to find out where is the function. So here is the function. So we are interested to create one functions, right? Because we are going to place this function for the swipe. It doesn't matter like how you are creating, like a left swipe we are creating or right. We'll see that how we can do so, right? So once you will come over here, so you will be getting this option, right? You must be aware about it if you have watched my all previous video. So here it will display a list of actions, basically a function actions which already created in the system for this application, right? So we are this time we are interested to create a new. So I'm just clicking on the new button. So it will give me a new empty form which we have to fill. So let's see how what are the parameter which you are going to fill over here. So first thing it is asking that we have to fill the name. So definitely we are going to create a delete. So I'm going to say delete my tickets. Right? I have given. Then this is up to user defined name. So you uh, it's up to you how you are giving a name based on your application. You just provide a name. Description means it's clearly saying that we wanted to delete a record on the
list view. Fine. So description, you just give a description what is all about for this functions. Type here we have to say like action item. We'll talk about all this thing in the upcoming session maybe. And here, but this time we are interested for the type is equal to action item. By default, application is selected because we are on this scoped application, right? The context over here is the record because we are going to delete a record, right? Not the global activity we are going to perform. Now the here the this is the one which I was talking about, that we have to create a action item. So action item as of now we don't have. So what we are going to do, so as you can see here in this left navigation we have a action item. So we are going to create a new over here. So here it will give us the list of the action item which is there in the system. So we can create it from here, or we can create it directly from here as well. So just click on the magnifying glass, you will be pop up with this windows, and click on new action item over here. So both way we can do. So you know that how ServiceNow works. So let me do it from here. So I will create first from here. So action item I'm going to create it. So basically a function what action will perform, right? Because function UI action is there. So in service like mobile terminology, here first we have to create one record called function, and that function what kind of operation they are going to perform, that will be defined by this action item. So here in this action item we are going to define that we are going to delete a record. So let's say delete uh, ticket, same name I'm just giving. And the here in this case I'm going to perform a delete operation, right? So we will see in the upcoming session that how we can go with the new and the update. And this time we have, of course we are seeing with the delete operation. So type here we are selecting a delete, and make sure that you have selected this checkbox. Otherwise this will give you like mm, unrelated I can say errors if you are not selecting this, because we wanted to perform the activity which we are acting on. So if I want to perform this activity on here on this item, so it should be perform activity on this. If you are giving a custom condition, that will may cause a issue. So make sure that means you are selecting this option. Okay, this checkbox should be checked. And now for this from which table it action should be performed, here we have to check it. So in this case we are going to select our my help desk, something table is named there, right? It's quite slow. So yeah, got it. So here my help desk, which we have created the table in our previous session, right? Don't get nervous that from where this my help desk is coming. You can select the any table, right? Because we have followed this whole mobility series for this my help desk table, so that's why I'm selecting over here for all my help desk. Fine. Now we are ready with the form. We have already filled it, so there is no extra to explain over here. It all are self-explanatory. So I'm just going to save this. Fine. So now we save this form, and now it should be available over here to select that action item. So let's select over here. So now which one we have selected? Delete my tickets, right? So here I have selected the delete my ticket. So once the this option will be enabled, it will delete the ticket, whatever the action wherever we will place. We will see that first of all we are just mapping it our action and the function over here. Fine. So let's understand little bit more about this. That jump to previous screen. So if you want after delete, if you want to jump to your previous screen, then make sure that this checkbox has to be checked. Fine. And if you show a refresh on the previous screen, so Same thing, like this is a like a quite a self-explanatory, that if you want to go to previous screen and it should be refreshed, then make sure this checkbox is checked. Allow image to upload, this checkbox, it will help once we'll have a like a edit or update operation, that time we can use. But for delete, it will there is no use of this. But once we will have that once we'll create a our update functions, that time we will show you how we can use this upload image functionality. You can use this signature. This is also related to your update. It's not related to delete. Fine. So overlay is also related to delete. Once we'll have a parameterized functions. Fine. So preconditions, there is no, we should not I'm not going to put any preconditions. Let it be none over here. But the conditions, this condition will help you when this function you want to show or hide. So like in UI action also we will be doing the same thing, right? That on certain condition it should display the UI action, on certain condition it should not display, right? Let's say we want to make this delete option available only for the ITL people or ITL admin people. On that case, we can give the condition over here. But in this case, you can write a script as well. Here you just give the conditions, and if not, then just give the declarative so that you can select it like a conditions from this table. So let me select first table over here. This case my help desk, and once you will select the your table, it will give you option to build your conditions. So let's say this option has to be there only for the active tickets. It's not related to, if it is non-active means it record is got deactivated, then we should not delete record, right? That way if you want to add rules over here, that this UI sorry function should be visible based on this role, then you just specify the role. It will be applicable for that. This is a simple condition. So this is the form, guys. Now we have filled it, and just do a save over here. You can do the submit also. Here now the function is ready. So now delete my functions, sorry, delete my ticket function is ready. It is also attached to our action item. Now it's time to place where we can place it. So as of now, guys, let me refresh it this one. And I'm just doing a right swipe, as you can see here, and nothing is happening. Right and left. Both I'm doing, nothing is happening right now. Fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this function on the list view. So for list view, we have to look for our data item, right? So here we have a get my tickets, right? So just I'm going to, let me just close this little, all the list. I will keep open this both form, and I'm going to click over here, get my tickets. So in this get my ticket data item, I'm not going to explain again what is this data item, because I have already explained in previous video. So in this basically what we have to do, we have to select, we have to update our functions, right? So where we can update the function, so this is the data item, and the somewhere where we will be having applet as well. So just go to applet. It will give you option to add your functions. So this data item is also attached with this applet, right? So in this where we want to add this functionality, on the list view, right? So on the list section, I'm not going to do it on the form section. I'm going to add this function on the list view. Fine. And then we have to go under the list screen section. We just go to the functions, and here, as you can see here, let me do it this way. Yeah, so here you just where you want to place it, basically on the top or left swipe or right swipe, how you want to do. So here is the one. So this is, if you are adding over here, this will be on the top. here. If but we don't want to add a top. Once we'll be inside the form, then we can add a delete option on the top. So we will see in this video itself. So let me just go down and we'll see this swipe option, right? Swipe function is there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the plus icon over here. I'm here in the left. So how you want to do left swipe or right swipe you want to do, here you have to select it, and here you have to give the label that I'm going to say or delete. Fine. So here the delete, I have given the label as a label, so that once you'll do a left swipe or right swipe, it should function name, it should come as a delete. And here in the function name, I'm going to select delete my tickets, right? This is the one we have to do, and the save the record. I hope you got it. Nothing else. This name, whatever the name you will be keeping, it will come over here after doing a left or right swipe. So I'm doing a left swipe, and I'm going to add that function over here. Fine. So just save the record. It got added, and yeah, fine. It's got saved. And once we let's refresh it now. I'm just going to refresh it, and I will do a left swipe. As you can see here, now it's started coming. If I will do a left swipe, it's coming. So let me click on this function whether it is getting deleted or not. So right now I'm going to delete the 1004. That is the one. Let me open in the here as well. So I help desk. So this is the one which I'm going to delete. So let me click on the delete action. Nothing is happening. Fine. Let me click it again. It's not getting deleted. Something. Okay, we'll do the troubleshooting. That's fine. But our function start appearing on the list view, right? So where we can go and check that, we'll see why it is not getting deleted. So we have added this delete operation. We have created a delete my ticket action record over here. The active is equal to. Let me check over here whether this active is equal to true. Let me bring that active record over here. Active, sorry, columns. It's true. Fine. So let me just refresh it. Oh, delete actually. I've just clicked it again. Let's see. Yes, actually I have not refreshed it. That's why it was not deleting. So there was no issue with our settings, I can say. So only I have not refreshed it. I have, as you have seen already, that I went to back again. I have refreshed it, and it's start working over here, right? So this is the one thing, right, guys? So if you will see here left swipe, it is coming a delete option. So if I will do a setting for the right swipe, so let me go, you know that where to go. Here just click on the same, and select this right option and save the record. Again just do the refresh over here. This time what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a right swipe over here. You can see here, right, it is started coming. Fine. So now what I'm wanna do over here, so this is the one way, but sometime if you are inside the form, I want one delete option over here also. On the form also one delete option is there, right? If you'll go over here, you'll find one delete UI action, right? So same way, if I be on the form, I want to have one functions that it will allow me to delete it. So how we can do so? So for that, no need to create again functions. So we have already created a delete functions, right? So just go on the form. over here, and somewhere you will be getting to add it basically. 40. Okay. Okay. So sorry, here is the functions, right? I'm inside the former skin, and here is the function. So here we can add our delete option. So let's say we'll delete and we'll select the same function. We'll save the record. So same UI action I have used two places, one on the list view and one is the on the form view, right? So let me just go back and let me again go back and I will do the refresh over here so that it will start working as expected. Go inside. Again clicking inside this option, as you can see here now it's start appearing a three dot. Once I will click it, it will give us option to delete the record, right? So if I will click delete, it's I think we have not um, maybe it's not get refresh, but it should delete as well. As you can see here, it's got deleted, but we have not given. So once it get deleted, where it should redirect, right? On that case, definitely if you are keeping two functions, in this case you have to keep two different functions, because in the setting what we have to do, we have to specify that after deletion where it should go, right? So let's say I'm saying jump to the screen over here. So here we have to select the screen list layout basically. So where it will go, so get my ticket something, but here it should go. So on this case, I'm going to update it, save the result. Let me have a few more ticket over here so that list will be not empty. Fine. So submit again. Yeah, fine. So we have now a few data. Let's say maybe your data would be there. Fine. So let's refresh it. One more data, it should come over here, right? As expected. Now I want to delete again. I'm going inside, and if I will delete it this time, it should redirect to are you sure you want to update? Are you enjoying our app? Let's say yes. Okay, it is asking for the giving this update. So no, we don't want to give. Just go to home screen basically, and let me open it again. And here is the one. So this way we can add our functions. So I hope you got it what I'm trying to say over here, that delete function as of now we have added. So let's say in next video what you want to do, want to add one edit function, because as of now we can't edit anything. So we want one edit function also to be there on the form once we will be going inside, or we can add a edit function in the left swipe or right swipe as well. Fine. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Over there, we can see how we can add a update or edit options. Right? Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in the previous video, we had seen that how we can create functions and actions item, right? And how we can place that functions on list view as well as on the form view. But that was the simple way we have created. And in this video, I'm going to talk about little bit more in details, right? So if you have watched my previous video on that, I have explained that how we can create a delete function and how we can attach that delete function to a list view for the left or right swipe as well as on the form, right? So now in this video I'm going to talk about little bit more or deeper knowledge on the function. So we are going to talk about the type of functions which we can create in ServiceNow for the mobile applications. So first one I have mentioned over here, that is the navigation. Navigation, it means that you can navigate from here to there. As you can see here, if I right now is here on this navigation system, and I want to directly jump. Let's say I'm just inside this get my list, and from here I want to directly jump to here in the services with the button. How we can do so? So if I will go here and if I will create one action item over here for the navigation, I can directly jump to services. We will see that. But before that, in the last class I forgot to mention about the some related action item related to function. So let me just open the previous function which I had created. So in this functions item, what we can do, we can ask for the confirmation also before deleting the record, right? So in this action item, here is the one I had explained only about the condition form section. So let me talk about something about the message, acknowledgement message, and the offline property. So in the message section here you can type your success message that successfully deleted, or the failure message. I mean something went wrong. Wrong, we can say that over here. Let me just do it this way. So I want a confirmation message over here, right? So here a confirmation message, I'm going to say, are you sure, and question marks. And the form confirmation message I'll be saying yes, and here will be saying no. Simple. And the message deleted successfully, right? Here we have deleted, or here we can write wrong, right? So let me just do it now. And if I will save this record, before deleting it should ask that are you sure you want to delete, yes or no, that option. So let me just go ahead over here and let me just refresh it again over here. I'm going inside the list and I'm just doing a left swipe. If I will say delete, it is going to ask me, are you sure, yes or no. If I will say yes, it will delete the record, right? As you can see here, now deleted successfully message also got displayed, right? So I hope you understood, in the message section, how we can manage over here, like whatever the information you want to pass message, you can pass it on. So acknowledgement message, something that here you have to select what is the acknowledgement field, and whether you are agree before going inside. So let's say if I want to click it over here, and if you want to go inside, and then on that case you have to say I agree, then only basically it's a kind of acknowledgement, same like a message over here. Fine. And now here in this offline property, here what are the field you hide if you want to hide, and so, and the same for the functions, if you want to hide, do a hide, and so you can do so over here. Fine. So this was the things I wanted to talk about, and yeah. So now let's talk about something that how we can use our navigation functions. Okay, fine. I'm just going to say okay here, and we are going to create a new functions. And if I will click on new functions, here it will not give a option to select the navigation system. From this view, we will be not getting, as you can see here, only the three options we are getting. That is the action item, upload attachment, and the chat launcher. So from where we will be getting, but for that, guys, you have to go to the left navigation and type of functions. So here you will be getting, or if you can just cross verify it, just now we have created the delete my ticket, right? So it's already there. So it will be redirecting to same list view. the way we are getting over here. But in this case, we will be getting an option to create a navigation button. So let's say we'll create a navigate here. The type, as you can see here, there are so many options. We will talk one by one. Let's we have already talked about the action item. This time I'm going to talk about the navigation. So here I have selected the navigations, and here record is okay, and the screen where you want to means place it, basically where you want to go. So whether you want to go with the screen wise or the applet launcher. So if you are selecting a applet launcher, you will get an option to select on which applet you want to uh, go, basically destination. If you are selecting a screen, it will ask you to select your screen, destination screen, where you want to go. Fine. So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm just giving a simple example. So in this case, I'll be placing one mm, applet launcher over here. So in this case, I'm going to select a services. Fine. And in under that condition, again, I have to select my table name on which table I want to apply these functions, right? So in this case, my help desk. Fine, I'm not going to give any conditions over here, and this I just say a navigation, navig or let's say navigations. Just let it be like or navigation demo. Fine, so I'm going to select this, save, and on form I'm going to where, let's see where we can place it. Let's say we are going to place over here. Fine, or let's say we are going to place in the footer, basically. So what we are going to do, we have to again, let's go back over here, and we have already created our functions, right? Now we have to go to our applets, basically. So in this case, our applet name is get my ticket. So this is basically a applet get my ticket, right? So in this, let me go back to a form view, right? Okay, this is the basically a data item. We have to go to applet, basically. So get my applet, and here we will be going inside the form section, and under that form section we will be going inside the function. And here if you want to go ahead and attach that under the menu, then we can attach it over here as well. So let me just check it, and let's say I will say go services, and here I'll be selecting a navigation, and under that navigation demo we will be selecting. Fine, cool. Now at this time we should get a two option over here, right? As of now only one option we are getting because I have not refreshed the page. So if I will refresh the page, and again if I will go back inside, then this time I will be getting an option for go to services. If I will click it, I'll be redirecting to services over here. Fine, so if I will attach the same thing on the, let me go to body section, and under that body section, let me attach this on a footer functions, so that you will understand what is meant by footer function. So go to services, and here you just select the navigation demo, then save. This time let me go back again the form. As you can see here, the footer button is there. So from here also we can go. I'm just giving you an example. This is not the right one, I can say. You can place, but this is the way we can place a footer functions, right? And now in this video only I'm going to talk about field functions, or let's say talk the field function we will be talking about the next session, basically. I hope you got it, like how we can create navigations. In next video I'll be talking about the smart functions basically. So in the next topic we have, that is the smart button we have. So we can create a type as a email, phone, URL and address. We'll see that how we can use this. Basically this will be get used in for the field. So let's say if I want to go ahead and if I want to call this guy basically, so I want to create a function. The moment I want to, once the I will click on this assign to person, it should pop up me to call this guy, right? So how we can do so, we'll see in the next video. Thank you, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. If you know already that, if you have any doubt, where you can reach out to me, right?
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about smart buttons, right? So as of now, we have seen the simple types of functions, right? So we have seen that how we can create a functions, we have added the delete functions, and we have seen the navigations functions as well. So this is also a type of functions I can say, but it is called a smart button. We can attach this a smart button or functions for your field. So let's say on the form you have a assigned to person, and assigned to person, the moment you will select that assigned to person, it will give you option to call that person or send an email to that person. So that kind of functionality we can achieve via the smart button. How we can do so, let's check out with the practical example. Fine. Now here, from here, as you know, if you have watched my previous video, that you must be knowing that means we cannot create a smart function from this application explorer. So for that we have to go to a native UI basically. So here under this system mobile, we can go for the functions, and the functions over here it will be there, and the new option is there to create a function. So what I'm going to do, our objective for this video is, so as you can see here, the assigned to person is there. So I have opened the ticket, and on that ticket assigned to person is there. I want to call this guy the moment I will click on this assigned to person. Right now it is not there, and no option is there. If I will click, nothing is happening, right? So I want a functionality that if I will click over here on the system administrator, then it should pop up to call uh, this guy. So that number how we can associate, we will see in this video. Fine. Now here for that we have to create one functions, and the functions type would be the phone. So let's say call to person. I have just given the name call to person. In the action item, in this time we are going to select phone, right? So in last couple of video we have seen action item, navigation, and this time we are going to see the phone over here, right? So context is the record. No need to select the global because we are going to deal with the record. And the phone types, let's pick it from the um, directly from the table itself, means from the field. So for that, first we have to select the table over here under that conditions. So in this case I'm going to select the my help desk as usual, like every time we are dealing with my help desk. Now here in the message, because this is the smart button, so message property is not available for this. And offline again, like you please go and watch that my previous video for offline to understand the offline properties. Fine, so we are fine with this conditions to display, and let's say here it is the cellular, and SMS we are right now, let's say test SMS we are just mentioning, so that we will get both option to send a um, message or call to that person. And in this case I'm going to select assign to person over here, assign to person, and assign to person here.
I'll be selecting a phone. We need to check it out. Where is the mobile phone? Okay, somewhere it should be there. Yeah, here is the mobile phone. So this I have selected for assigned to person. This mobile, whatever the number is updated for the user's record, that number will come up. So if you want to make it like not from the source value, then you just need to enter the manually over here phone number. Fine, but this time we are going with the source. Fine, now we are done with that function creation and the type. This time we have selected as a phone. So let me save this. Now functions is ready. Now we have to attach this function to our form. So in this case, this form it is called as a over here. So where it is applet. So get my ticket is the applet. Sorry, by mistake I have created on the top. So under that applet we have a get my ticket. So this is the applet, right? Now on the form we have to go to form section basically, and the form section go to body sections. Under that body sections we'll just scroll down and we will be having a option called a field functions, right? So here we are going to attach that field function. So here we are going to select for which field. So whatever the field we have displayed for the this applet, that list will come over here. So we are going to do with the assign to person, and here we are going to select the smart button and call to person, right? So once we'll select it, just save this. Now we have saved this, and now it should give us option to call the assign to person name. So now just let me refresh it. Let's our do the testing over here. First we have to refresh the list, right? Let me open anyone. Let me open this time second one. As you can see now this option is available. Previously it was not there, right? This option was previously not there. Now it is there. We have attached this of action basically for this assign to, right? Now if I will click over here, if I will click, let's say I'm clicking, it is giving me option to send a SMS and the dial number. So let me click over here to dial number. It is asking how you want to call, because this three application is installed my mobile, so that three option is giving. So it is, let me go with the phone. So it will come the number. So whatever this number, this is the random number we have given for that particular person, as basically in this case of administrator. Just let's cross verify whether this valid number it is coming or not. So for that what we have to do, we have to go to user section and just look for the system profile, system administrator. Think that this is the one, and here is the number which I have given, 987643111. You can just match it over here. It's exactly the same, right? So hope you understood how we can create a functions like a smart button. But this time I have created a simple button called a call to person, that is a phone type. Same way we can create a address type. Same way we can create a email. Over here it will ask for the like mail subject and what would be the default content, so that from your mobile application you can send directly mail to that guy, right? I hope you got it. So here is the step. Anyway, this document would be there on my blogs. You know that you can find ServiceNow helpdesk.com/blog. Over there all the document I'm placing, right? So you just go there and you can find the step if you forget. And it's better, it's damn easy. As I have now I have explained that how you can attach that your smart button to your applet. So you just simply come over here and watch the video as well. Fine guys, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And please do join the Telegram channel if you have any doubt. You can connect me directly to from via the Telegram channel. Right? My Telegram channel is ServiceNow Help Desk. You just search your ServiceNow Help Desk, you'll be getting the same. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Runjay Patel. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about the very important functionality in the mobility series, that is the quick actions. Via the quick action, we can create a incident ticket, we can create any kind of ticket, and whatever the actions you want to perform, we can add those functions in the quick actions. So let me just demonstrate you. That means what does it mean by the quick action in ServiceNow and basically in the mobile mobility. So here is the one, and now this is called a quick action, right? So this icon, it is plus icon, it is called a quick action. So the moment you will click this icon, you will be getting a multiple option to do your activity. So these kind of actions we are going to create in this video. Fine. So for us, this is for the different mobile application, but we have created this mobile application, and in this mobile application we don't have the quick action as of now, right? So don't worry, in this we will see live how we can create that quick actions. So in this gets what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one catalog item to create an incident, right? So let's say here is the maybe we can go with the portal. I'm just going to showcase you which catalog we will be using. So I'm going to service portal, and one catalog is already there, that is a create incident, right? So we need that create incident catalog URL basically. That's why I'm coming over here to choose the create incident. Yeah, this is the one which I'm looking. So this is the URL which we will be placing. Fine. So for this, again, guys, we have to follow this step, that in the first go to the system mobile and the functions basically. So function and create the new one, and this time you have to select the URL, right? So just let's navigate to our functions, and in this functions here is the menu, and we will be interested to create a new one, right? So I'm clicking on new button. A form will appear soon, guys, over here, and we will be giving a name over here, that raise an issue. Fine. And in this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the URL. So URL here, it will ask the a link label. What is the link label you want to um, make it? So in this case, I'm going to use the same one, and the URL which we will be using, that is this one. Fine, is the sysid, and let's just paste this URL. And instead of service portal, guys, we do have a portal for the mobile. So instead of service portal, let's use this one, MESP. Fine, instead of service portal, just use MESP for here. URL is there. Now just click on the tables. We will be selecting our table, right? So in this case, my help desk, the one we will be selecting. Fine. There is no message required over here because this is the quick action. Fine. So let me just save this record. It's very simple, guys. I'm just creating another types of function, that is a URL, right? In this URL here we have to provide the link which we are redirecting. Fine. Now we have a functions created. Now we have to add these functions as a quick action. So how we can do? we have to go to our applet launcher basically. So where is our applet launcher? So this is the one. This applet launcher basically I'm talking about this one. Fine. So these are all our applet launcher. So I'm going to add quick action in this applet launcher, right? So here I have already opened the applet launcher, and here we can see somewhere we can see that quick action over here, right? So under this section we are going to add our functions which we have just now created, raise an issue function. Fine. So just click on the plus icon as usual. Here we can grab our name. That means again let me copy it, raise an issue. Will be giving label as a raise an issue. Icon, whatever icon you want to place it, you just choose it from here. So let's say this one, this is for talking guys. We'll select this one. Let's say any action you want to icon you want to select, and here in the smart button we will be selecting okay, action button. Let me little bit big. Getting yeah. Let me the action it is that the smart button also it is not coming. Okay, what happened? Where is the one sketch function button? It should come over here. The coming quick action. Okay, okay, I forget. So this time while creating our uh, form action, this no, sorry form. Where is the one? Let me go. Yeah, this is the one. So this time which we have created the record because this has to be available for the global. That's why we have to create a context as a global. If we are keeping it as a record label, because this function which is going to come over here, so this is not related to any record. We are not associating this function to a record, right? It would be a global, that is a separate one. So that's why we have to select the context as a global over here. Fine, so that's why it was asking to select the because the record the moment you select the record label, it will give you the option to select the condition. So we don't want it. Let it be available for everyone over here. So in the condition, if you want, you can select it and just give the rules based on the rule. You can control it over here. Fine. So let me save it again. This time it should visible. Fine. So let me just go to a smart button. Yeah, raise an issue is this time it is now visible, right? So here we can go ahead and click it and label. I'm just giving a raise an issue itself and the save the button. Fine. So the moment you will save it and now it's time to do our testing. It's damn easy guys. You have to refresh it. So once you refresh it, it should come a icon over here as you can see here. So plus icon it is not coming because as of now we have only one. So if you can see over here for this applet launcher, we have a many functions, right? So for this we have not created. For ours we have created just one in the quick action. That's why it is coming this option. Once we'll add the, we'll see in this example itself how we can get it. So let's say if I'm clicking over here, then it should present one form. Over there we can basically a catalog item that we have associated with. So this is the catalog item. It got presented, right? So we can raise a ticket over here and let's say we'll choose urgency is equal to high, and this is for while test, right? I will submit it. So this is work as a catalog, like this one. If you will submit it, it will create an incident. So if you want to just cross verify it, go to incident. And if you have in this case by default it was there, that's why I have used it. You can create your own also and just provide the URL, right? So under that incident, let me go to all, and for this, as you can see here, this is the record which got created from the mobile, right? This is the port number we have, mobile test as a short description we have given. Fine, so it's there now. As you can see here, now it is giving you the success message also. This is the 40 incident number, and you just cross verify with this 40 number, right? Now close the message, and again over here. Let me add one more a quick action so that it will be visible as a plus icon, right? So let me just cross all that tab over here, and let me check whether any existing is there or not. So if I will say a smart button, raise an issue URL, again we have to create basically that action. Navigation is also not there. This is for incident only. So if I will say, let's say just for testing purpose, we create incident, right? Just saving this record, and once we'll refresh it again, same page. It this time it should show me the plus icon. Got it? So now if I will click it on this icon, it will give me option two option right now: raise an issue and create an incident. Hope you got it, guys. Means how we can create and build a quick action. It's very simple, right? And in next video we'll see that how we can create a function like a parameterized functions. So let's say we want to update, we want to create our own mm, parameters which will ask mm, to fill before submitting the form, right? We don't want to use the out of the box any catalog item, all these things we'll see in the next video. Thank you, thanks for watching.